pretty tough. That hurt actually. I thought that we kind of matched them. They maybe had it up a little bit above us today, but we just had two really weak goals, and I think that the equaliser really hurt because I think we could have closed them down a little bit sooner. But I know we've had a couple of injuries, and we've got the youth in a little bit more today. But yeah, I kind of feel like it was a closely fought battle, but yeah, we could have got the better of it. We'd have been a little bit more organised.
Yeah, do you think there are still positives to take from it though, from that performance against a team like Burnley, who are sort of up there this season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know where Burnley came from last season, and we know how well they've been doing in recent seasons. So I think to see us, matching them at times, and we've got quality, and we're not yet. We're still a project, really.
Yeah.
I think, I'm still optimistic. Even though we're not looking too good in the table, I still feel that, we're going to get somewhere. Maybe not quite where we thought we might get this season, because we were probably thinking top 6 for a little while. And now I'm not so sure, but. Am I optimistic? Yeah, I'm still backing the lads, and I'm backing the manager.
Yeah, what do you put that second half down to? Was it just lapses in concentration, or did they maybe get a bit too defensive?
I think we've been defending that 1-0 lead for such a long time. The whole of the first half, having scored so early. And I was actually talking in the second half about the fact we're going to need to score again soon, because we've just been pushed further and further back all the time. And as much as we switched off for that free kick, it had been coming.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think Norwich, there's always a plan. They do seem to be kind of playing it around with a confidence, but we just didn't see that second goal coming from there. Burnley just kind of came into the game. So I would just like them to maybe change to being a bit more so on the front foot for the last 20 minutes, kind of just go for it a bit earlier, maybe. Change the game plan maybe a little bit. Kicking it long a bit longer, but a bit more hopeful. But
yeah, was there anyone who especially impressed you or disappointed you individually today?
I think the young lads, Schwartz,
he
I was glad to see him come on. Obviously, McLean being out, you think who's going to come in and kind of occupy that role and be different. And I thought there's a lot to be excited about with him.
Yeah.
And obviously, Bore had a tough battle today. He didn't go as well as he hoped in all areas, but obviously 110% as always from the boy. I mean, I think everybody done their best, and it was small margins really in the end. But we just couldn't score all game, and apart from the amazing start that we had. So and we know we've got goals in us, because obviously we've scored. We're now slightly behind Leeds, aren't we? But we are absolutely flying for goals. So it could have been just one of them games, but a lot of positives.
Disheartening. Going into an early lead, it was a shame to let it slip away.
Yeah. Do you feel like it was a fair result, or did Norwich deserve a bit more from that?
I think we deserved a bit more. Definitely deserved a bit more.
Yeah. What do you think the problem was second half? How do you think it changed?
I think we changed. We went too defensive. Well, maybe. We changed the dynamics of the formation quite too much. Potentially.
Yeah. Were you surprised by any of those substitutions, or did that just sort of expose the lack of squad depth?
The Oscar one.
Oscar was playing awesome. And, playing Jack. That's the hard thing with the two right backs. Jack Stacey's awesome, but where do you put him in? Playing him right wing was not the one for me. Like I say, the dynamics didn't quite work.
Yeah, you mentioned Oscar Schwartau. What do you make of him? Do you think he should be starting more regularly? Or?
Definitely, especially after today. He was brilliant today. He closed everything down. He was really, really good.
Yeah, he sort of gives the team quite a lot of legs, doesn't he, as well? A bit of athleticism. Was there anyone else who impressed you, especially today?
Yeah, Nunes was pinging the ball around.
Cordova.
Fisher. Nunes is brilliant. Obviously missing his side kick with McLean, but he done what he could, spreading the ball well.
I suppose there are still plenty of positive signs to take out of it, aren't there? A performance like that against a team like Burnley.
Definitely. When you look at our last results, Portsmouth and QPR relegation battling. Generally thought today was going to be a lot harder. So disappointed, because we were on top early on, and we could have got a bit more out of it.
Do you think it was the sort of performance that would have beaten most teams in the Championship?
It's a funny league, Championship. I think so though.
What do you make of Norwich's prospects, sort of long term? Where do you expect them to finish this season?
Top 5.
You still think that's outside the playoffs for me?
Yeah. Are you sort of willing to accept that? Do you think that's understandable at this stage of things, or do you think they should be pushing a bit higher up the table?
No, I'd accept that. I think this season's got to be the building season.
Yeah.
And then next season we're really
New manager,
new managers, new players. So yeah, build them, and then next season we'll go for it.
Yeah.
The ref was shocking. We should have had about 5 penalties at the end. Great start, obviously, but we just dropped off really in the second half and everything. So,
Yeah. Do you think it was maybe not quite proactive enough in the second half?
no, I think we've really dropped off and we're trying to just hold on to a 1-0 when we should have been attacking more.
Yeah. Do you think it was also maybe the squad depth exposed a little bit? It felt like Torrup didn't have many options with those substitutions.
Yeah, I think with Kenny out as well, the midfield does always look a lot more open. So.
Yeah. Do you feel like there are still positives to take though against a team as good as Burnley?
I think even just scoring, because their defence is just so good, and especially in the first 63 seconds, is mental. And I thought we were going to get battered going into the game, so I'll take it really. But we should have at least a draw, I think.
Yeah. Were you surprised by how good Norwich were in that first half?
Yeah, I was, because I thought it was just going to be straight in. Burnley were just going to get into us, quick passing. But yeah, we held our shape well and everything.
Yeah, it felt like the sort of performance where if Norwich can reproduce that against most teams in this league, then they'll probably be all right, won't they?
Yeah, I think so, because Burnley are a really good team. Obviously, just got relegated.
Yeah. And I suppose they are still missing, as you said, Kenny McLean and Josh Sargent up front. So things will only get better from here.
Yeah, I think so.
How do you look at things long term and your expectations for the season?
I think we're going to just miss out on the playoffs, because I think the start of the season results is just a bit, and with obviously the squad depth and everything, but I think it's going to be a pretty positive season other than that.
Yeah, do you think that's to be expected at this stage of the project? Are you willing to accept that?
I think new managers just come in, obviously it's going to be like a 3-year project, so I think I'd be happy with that in the first season.
Yeah, so do you want to see them then maybe push for promotion next season, or as you mentioned, maybe 3 years?
I think obviously first season just so we can settle in and everything, and then second one pushing for promotion and stuff.
Yeah.